Today I'm sitting here with Cam Powell, DB at Missouri Western.
Yes, sir.
The reason he's laughing is because we're family. And he's a clown. So he blessed me with the interview today. Cam, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for having me.
So just take me through how the season was last year. You guys went 8-4, I believe.
Yeah.
What are your overall thoughts on your last season?
First of all, you did your research. I like a reporter that's prepared. But I feel like overall thoughts. I feel like that we definitely proved a lot of people wrong. Like coming into the season, out of like 11 teams, they had us ranked at number 9. So like during like the summer workouts and training, like when we found out about that, like that definitely like we definitely had a chip on our shoulder. That just made us want to work even harder. And um, even though we definitely proved a lot of people wrong, man, we didn't get to where we wanted to be. We were just one game short, one win short of making the playoffs. But I'm proud of this team, man, and the things that we've done. And the sky's the limit for us. And we've been working really hard. And I know that we got it this year.
Well, I got to bring up that y'all lost to my former alma mater, the University of Central Missouri.
Trash. Y'all trash. I ain't gonna lie.
But first of all, 8-4 being one game short of the playoffs is crazy.
Yeah, it really, like the last game of the season, if we would have won that game, then we would have definitely been in the playoffs. But I mean, we ended up losing, and we ended up losing our bowl game too. But I feel like that, you know, even though we wanted to make the playoffs, I feel like that those two games just kind of let us know that we weren't ready. I feel like that, now looking back at it, we kind of wasn't. But we got a new team, new players, and um, I feel like we got it though. I feel like we've been working hard for it, and we got this.
So what is like your role in the defense? Obviously you play DB, but like do they have you at nickel? They have you like I remember when it's been a while, but when we first talked, it was like you were a hybrid safety corner.
Mm-hmm.
So what is like your role now?
My ever since I got to Missouri Western, my role has changed like dramatically. I remember like my first time I got there, I started off at corner, and then fall camp started. I got moved to nickel, and then in the middle of fall camp, I got moved to safety, and I was at safety the whole like season. And then the next season after that, in the spring, started off at corner, then went to safety, and then nickel, and then safety just kind of switched off between then. But then this past season, I was just primarily nickel.
Well, first of all, the versatility is insane, brother. So kudos to you.
I appreciate it.
But would you say like do you have a preference? I know you'll play whatever the coach asks you to play, but do you have a preference between corner safety?
Yeah, that's a really a good question, and it's a question that I think about a lot, but never really had a definite answer. Like what you said, like it's good being versatile, because it's different ways you can get on the field with that. But now that I'm starting to get a feel, for the nickel position, kind of like I'm starting to get a better feel for it. The more and more reps that I get, I'm starting to feel more comfortable at that, But I also wouldn't mind going to corner. I love playing corner. Just love that the job that you have to do. One of the hardest positions in all the sports.
Yeah.
Being able to be on the island by yourself, I love that challenge, and I feel like I can be not only a game changer at corner, but really anywhere on the field.
That's a good answer. The boy been practicing.
Come on now, man.
The boy been practicing. Well, I know you started at SEMO, and we don't gotta go crazy with that one, but like, what kind of drew you to Missouri Western to where you were like, I feel like this could be my home for the rest of my collegiate career?
Yeah, so at SEMO, I just feel like that I don't want to take a bash at, anybody at SEMO. I'm blessed, for them to give me the opportunity. The friends and relationships that I built at SEMO would last a lifetime, and I'm very, thankful for that. It was just some things going on there, where I just couldn't see myself there developing and growing, and I want to take my talents elsewhere. And, through that process of just entering the transfer portal, it was stressful, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like not knowing like where you're gonna end up next. You know, like not knowing if a school is gonna offer you or give you a opportunity, not knowing if you're gonna end up all the way over here, all the way over there. You know, and one of the things that luckily, like during that time, like the people I went to high school with, like were like all like in the same situation as me. Like we were all in the portal together. So talking to them, you know, just going through and just talking to them about my problems, like definitely made the process easier. Like, and sometimes just calling up my homeboy Steven, shout out Big Steve. Like I'll just talk to him, bro. He'll just listen to me rant for like hours, bro. And I'm thankful for that. And only thing he was just telling me is like to trust God, you know. And it was hard, you know, because it seemed like nothing was happening, you know, but I trusted him, and then I got into connects with Missouri Western, you know, and right then and there, you know, when they gave me opportunity, I knew that that's where I wanted to be.
For sure. Speaking of kind of like your journey, because me being, I'm not even gonna call it bias, because I was watching the games. Your senior year at CBC was, in my eyes, one of the best individual seasons you could find from a DB.
Thank you.
Do you feel like, because no, I gotta go through it, man, because it was like you was getting a pick six every week. You was making plays every week.
Yeah.
Did you feel like maybe you were slept on, and or maybe, I don't know what the proper term would be, maybe under recruited or under pushed by Coach Pringle and the staff?
You know, I definitely feel like that in a way. I was like underrated for sure. You know, I was under recruited. You know, like I always thought that like bigger schools, you know, should have been coming after me. You know, especially after my senior season. But I mean, everything happens for, you know, a reason though. You know, and I realized that like you don't have to go to the big schools, you know, like to make it. You know, you don't have to go to the Bamas, the Ohio States, even though those would have been nice, you know, but especially like if you go there, you're not developing, you're just on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter where you can go. It doesn't matter where you go. If you can ball, then you know the pros, you know, will start to call. But I definitely feel like that Coach Pingle, you know what I'm saying, and the amazing staff at CBC, they did their best to get guys like me, to get underrated guys like me, my guy like Mike, you know, Tyler Jordan, like everybody, you know, to help them get recruited and everything like that. So I'm definitely blessed, you know, for the coaches that talked to me, and everything worked out.
It has worked out. And speaking of kind of like things working out, I think one of the biggest reasons it has worked out for you is your support system. So your mom is at every game. Shout out to Auntie, first of all.
Shout out Mama, man.
But she's at every game. She's making the road trips. Yeah. Pop's there. Shout out Uncle Frank. You got cousins coming. Everybody's coming, man. Can you speak on like how your support system has helped you through the difficult times?
Yeah.
And, you know, helped you get to this point so far?
Yeah. So, you know, my support system obviously started with my mom. Like my mom, like she doesn't miss anything. You know, like you know this, like you know how she be at them games. Like we wild turned. So it's definitely good, you know, having that support system. Like the times that like, you know, when I'm at SEMO, you know, I'm just riding the bench, you know, like throughout the whole game. And she drove like 4 or 5 hours to come and see me, you know, just sit on the bench. Like, and my dad too. You know, my dad couldn't make every game, you know, because of work and everything like that. Because sometimes you need to be there, but I don't want my dad like work like to go unnoticed. Like he's still in my life and like still, you know, comes to everything like that and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like just like for them like to come and do that, like just like to see me, like definitely meant, you know, a lot, you know, and it made me truly realize, you know, to see, you know, how blessed, you know, I actually am, you know, and how I can have, you know, cousins that will come, you know, and how I can have like you know, like in my friends, you know, support me as well, even though that they can't be there, but still keep up with me, you know, check up on me and see how everything is and just let them know that they're with me. So I'm definitely blessed for the support system that I have, and, you know, and yeah.
Most definitely. I got a few more for you. Before, I know you're a busy man, a celebrity.
I'm not, bro. That's you, bro.
I'm a celebrity.
This dude moved to.
We might have to take a pause real quick. Hold up. We got to take a pause real quick. We're back after an interruption. We left off talking about support systems and what that has done for you in your life. So now we've got, it's kind of like an athletic family, I'd say. So like Kobe's at Truman, EJ hooped. I think Jordan played tennis and hooped. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Out of the four of y'all, we're going to exclude me because I'm the best.
No, Cap.
Who is the best athlete out of the four of y'all?
Me, for sure. Okay. I don't even know why that was a question, honestly. Like, it's definitely me. EJ, I would say at a close second. Not even a close second. Close second and third. EJ and Kobe for sure. You know, Jordan, I love you. You know, but yeah. But it's definitely me though. I mean, I only say me because like I played football, baseball, basketball, ran track, swam.
Yeah, played baseball. You were good at baseball too.
Should have been drafted, but that's a different story.
You should have kept playing.
I should.
Looking back.
Don't remind me, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. Well, shoot, we got the answer. They're not gonna like your answer though.
I don't care. It's definitely me. You know, and I'll add them in the comments.
I'm gonna add them too. So there y'all go.
I won't add them.
But I had this question for you. I semi-asked part of it, but I didn't ask the bigger question. So Steelers, you're a Steelers fan.
Big Steelers fan.
Y'all just signed Russell Wilson.
You see the keychain?
This dude, I would kick you out already. What do you think about the Steelers signing Russell Wilson?
Hey, Steelers country. That's right.
Nah. Hey, that brings me PTSD. That brings me PTSD.
But nah, like what you said, like I'm a Steelers fan, but like it's like we've been like obviously like we need like a new quarterback because Kenny Pickett wasn't it. So, you know, it was talks about us getting like Justin Fields or Russell Wilson for sure. And like Justin Fields, I was like, man, like who wouldn't want Justin Fields? But like I wouldn't be mad if we got Russell. So I'm saying like Russell, like he's a established quarterback in the league, you know, vet, a guy that can come in and hopefully get us some wins under our belt for sure.
You think y'all gonna make it past the wild card round with Russ?
I honestly think we can, because I think like with Russ and with our new offensive coordinator, like we can unlock things in our passing game. You know, like give our receivers more opportunities in the passing game so we can get the ball in their hands. You know,
for sure. All right, I'm gonna be watching the Steelers, man. I'm gonna be watching the Steelers because I have my doubts.
Come on, man. We don't. You a Broncos fan?
I have nothing to say about it. I just told you I'm depressed.
You're right.
But I got another one, but I'm gonna switch it up to college. Okay. So Georgia, we winning this year, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I think in my prediction of the national championship winner, I think it's honestly going to be Ohio State. I'm not saying that because we obviously like know people that went to there and everything like that, but I honestly think like their defense and like now like their offense, I feel like they'll be straight, and I feel like they can win some games down in the stretch.
They went stupid in the transfer portal. You got Caleb Downs and
wasn't he like the number one like safety? Like bro went crazy.
Then they got like the number one. They got 2 5-star quarterbacks coming in this year.
Yeah, and they just got a transfer quarterback. But then again, I don't know how the quarterback play would be. You know what I'm saying? But I know everywhere else, like their positions stacked. Like the running backs, they just got the dude from Ole Miss.
Oh, they got everything right now.
Yeah. So that's why I just seen something on it yesterday. Like I watched like their practice clip on like Instagram or something like that. I was like, yeah, like they could really do something this year.
You heard from the man first. Ohio State winning the national championship.
Come on now.
You know, I got, like I said, a few more for you. I'm going to let you go because, again, famous.
Oh, my gosh, bro. I don't start this.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. Don't start that, man.
So, going into this season, you said you think this is the year y'all take the next step at Missouri Western. What, and again, of course, the next step looks like making the playoffs. But what do you guys have to do better as a team to make that next step?
I feel like that we have to do a better job of just eliminating I'll probably just say just doing eliminating like the stupid. I'm trying to think of a better way to explain this, but like canceling out like some of our mistakes. I know that's kind of like a broad statement, but like it's just certain things that we did. Like for example, like not being completely set. Like when we get the call, and everything, not being completely set, and then like the offense already snapped the ball and everything like that. Just minimizing our mistakes, taking the mistakes that we make off of film and just doing the little things right day by day. Doing the things right when you're at the facility and when you're not, at the facility. Taking care of your body, doing good in school. Taking workout serious, watching film. When you're just not around the coaches and everything like that. So all the things that would just help us better. As far as those things, would just help us, get to where we need, day by day.
Okay. And you individually, what steps do you feel like you need to make as a player to take your game to the next level?
I feel like that I just need to be more consistent for sure. Consistency is a big thing. That's one thing that I want to be better at. It's just being consistent, like day by day. Just making plays. And just setting goals for myself, not just for games, but like for practices as well. Like for example, with spring ball coming up, I want to get a certain amount of interceptions. And I don't want to miss any tackles. So those are just some of the things and goals aspirations that I have for myself and how I see myself as a player. With me being a vet and everything like that now, it's like it's very little room for error. And I know that, and I know what type of player I am. I know what type of player I can be, and I just got to start making the plays. When they come to me.
My last one. I haven't been able to make it to a game yet. That's cause it's not cause I'm a bad cousin. I lived out of town for a while. What are the 3 games I should most want to be at?
Home games?
It could be either one.
Okay, I would definitely say against our rivals, that team down the road, the green team. For those of you at Missouri Western, you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't even know if I should say their name.
You don't gotta say that name.
But the green team, I'm gonna let you know. Our home opener for sure. Like that's the team that cost us our playoff. That's the team that we lost to miss the playoffs, and we opened up against them at home. So
that's not. Is that?
No, Missouri Southern.
Okay, never mind.
No.
I was looking at the schedule. It had like UCM as the last game. I didn't know.
No. Missouri Southern. Like we got some bad blood against them boys, and I would definitely say against Pittsburgh State too. That's always and it's at their place, so that's always a good atmosphere there, and it's gonna be a good game. And we end up beating them last season on senior night, so they're definitely gonna come out swinging, and we're gonna swing right back.
Amen. I'm gonna be at. If I can't make all 3, I'm definitely gonna be at one of them.
Gotta make one. Definitely gotta make senior day too.
If you don't make anything, I'll make 2.
Man, I'm gonna hold you to it.
And hold me to it. I'll be there.
Yeah.
But Cam, my brother, family, I appreciate you. Thank you, big dog.
Thank you for having me, man.
So
it's a blessing. So
and we are good to go.